Hi, in this video we'll learn how to solve an equation. So typically when you have a fraction in your equation, what you do is you get rid of that fraction by finding the least common multiple of your denominators and multiplying your equation by the least common multiple on both sides, right? So if I have to solve this problem by getting rid of the denominator, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the least common multiple of 5 and 6, and I'm going to say, okay, that's 30, and then I'm going to multiply my equation by 30 on both sides. That's the typical way to solve the fractions. But in this video, I'm going to tell you a different technique to solve this problem, which is going to work really well for this particular problem, and we call it cross multiplication method. Okay, what we're going to do in this is I'm going to multiply this numerator by this fraction's denominator and this by this fraction's denominator. So let's do that. We're going to multiply 6 by 4x plus 3. So 6 times 4x plus 3 is equal to, and then 5 times 7x minus 3. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the distributive property to distribute 6 across 4x plus 3. That means I'm going to multiply all the terms inside the parentheses by 6. So 6 times 4x is going to give me 24x, and 6 times positive 3 is going to give me 18, is equal to 5 times 7x is going to give me 35x, and 5 times negative 3 is going to give me negative 15. Now you can see that I have variable on both sides of my equation, and I need to bring the variables on one side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate the variable term, which is smaller, and there's a reason behind it because I want to avoid getting the negative sign with the coefficient of x. So here you can see that I can eliminate 24x because 24x is smaller than 35x. So I would like to eliminate 24x. I'm going to subtract 24x on both sides of my equation. Now if you want, you can eliminate 35x. So if you eliminate 35x, this is going to be, you subtract 35x on both sides, right? So 35x minus 35x, this side is going to be 0. But then think about this side, 24x minus 35x, and you're going to get negative 11x. So you're going to end up with a negative 11 along with the variable, right? So you got a negative coefficient. So that's why what I like to do is I always like to eliminate the variable term, which is smaller. So here 24x minus 24x is going to be 0. So this is gone. I got 18 on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, 35x minus 24x is going to give me 11x, and then minus 15. Now we're going to use the inverse operation to solve this equation and find the value of the x, right? So I need to isolate x. First of all, I'm going to undo subtraction. What's the inverse operation of subtracting 15? Well, that's going to be adding 15. So I'm going to add 15 on both sides of my equation. And 18 plus 15 is going to give me 33 is equal to, then I have 11x here. And then negative 15 and positive 15 is going to cancel out each other. That's gone. So 11x minus 0 and 11x minus 0 is still 11x. Now all we need to do is to get x by itself. To isolate x, I would have to get rid of 11. This is 11 times x. So the inverse operation of multiplication is division. So we're going to divide by 11 on both sides. Basically, we can cancel this out. And I'm left with x on the right-hand side. On the left-hand side, I've got 33 divided by 11, which is going to give me 3. So 3 is equal to x, or x is equal to 3. And that's going to be my final answer. Now, if you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, what you can do is you can plug this value back into your equation and see if your equation is true. So let's do that real quick. I have 4 in place of x. I'm going to plug in 3. So this is going to give me 4 times 3 plus 3 over 5 is equal to 7 times in place of x. I'm going to plug in 3 here. 7 times 3 minus 3 over 6. Now let's simplify this. 4 times 3 is going to give me 12, and 12 plus 3 will give me 15. 15 divided by 5 is going to give me 3. So I got 3 on the left-hand side. Now let's simplify this. 7 times 3 is 21. 21 minus 3 is 18, and 18 divided by 6 is going to give me 3. So you can see that my equation is true. 3 is obviously equal to 3. So this proves that my answer is absolutely correct. That's all in this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new to this channel and want to see more videos on other math topics, be sure to subscribe down below and share it with your friends. See you in next video.